Hello, hello. My name is Jenny. I'm coming to you with probably the last update on my hCG journey as far as P2 is concerned. Today is day 30 on the diet, and essentially my last day of doing the 500 calorie diet. Yesterday, I did not take any drops. I was going to take them in the morning, and quite frankly, I just forgot. I got busy doing a bunch of stuff after I made the video, and I didn't have a chance to get on the treadmill. I haven't gotten on the treadmill in like 3 days, but it hasn't mattered because the scale's been my friend. And I've been busy and going all day, however. So not too concerned about that. So I was going to take the dose because I'm not planning on eating until Friday evening. We'll see how that goes. But I thought, well, by the time I remembered it, it was like the afternoon of, what was yesterday? Wednesday. And I thought, I'm just going to take it now. I'm just going to start letting it get out. If I have to start eating earlier on Friday, I will. I really didn't want to go into the weekend with hCG still in my system. That I didn't, because I knew I would be eating on Friday evening. So I thought better safe than sorry. So then yesterday, in terms of eating, I was a little bit hungry at the time that I thought, oh shoot, I didn't take my drops. So I went and I took 2 turkey sausages just to tie myself over, because at 4 o'clock I was meeting a friend, actually 4:30, I was meeting a friend at Panera again. So different friend and different reason. Anyway, I had the 2 sausages, tied me over. I was perfectly fine, didn't feel hungry at all after that. And then I went to Panera, and I didn't even look at the menu. I walked up to the counter and said, give me a bowl of the 10 vegetable soup and give me the chips to go along with it. Because if they're chips, I know I'll stick them in my purse, I'll bring them home, and I'll give them to my son, and he can take them to school. Can I just tell you that, okay, so my girlfriend who I went with, she was going to get soup too. She got a soup, she got a French onion, and she was debating whether she got it in the bread bowl. And I said, well, the bread bowl's to die for. It really is good. And if I get a bread bowl, I literally eat the whole bread bowl. I don't like scoop out all the stuff on the inside and have the shell on the outside. Like, I tear off pieces and there is nothing left on my plate. I finish the entire bread bowl because I'm a carb addict. So she's like, yeah, me too. She's like, you know what? I'm just going to get a bowl of soup and I'm going to get a bagel. And she's like, that's plenty of bread, but it's less than a bread bowl. Okay. So she gets a bagel. She gets the bowl of soup. When she picks it up, they had the baguette still on there, because you still get your baguette. The bagel was extra on the side. So she's like, I'm like, oh, you still have the baguette. And I said, bonus. I said, that's about equal to the bread bowl in the end. So we laughed about it. And then we're sitting there talking, and she was saying how she's been reducing her carbs and all that. I said, me too. I've just gone 28 days. I've had no carbs. And I'm not going to give up on it today, because I knew that Friday was going to be the day I was going to eat. Now, she's coming to my scrapbooking retreat. She's another consultant like me. She was making all my name tags, so that's why we were meeting. I feed her Panera. She makes all the name tags for my event, and this is what we do every time I have an event 4 times a year. So it works out great, because it's a wonderful time to visit and share experiences with her, because she does the same thing I do in terms of coordinating things, so we can swap war stories together. She sat there just like my other friend did the other day, who I met, and who's also one of my downline and who also does events. And I was meeting with her about her events. So it was a whole separate thing. Interestingly, I just find that interesting. I just realized. So I always go to Panera with, they're not like business professionals. I consider them friends. We just kind of do the same thing. So, but I have met them through the scrapbooking company. She, just like the gal the other day, sat there with the French baguette and did not eat it. Now, she did say, I just had all this bread. I ate this huge bagel, Jenny. I don't need to have that French bread. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't matter to me. If I wasn't in my brain having a very strict diet of no carbs right now, I would eat that whole bagel, probably the bread bowl as well, and still be able to polish off that French baguette. I just admire people who aren't that way. I always said I was going to do more research on food addictions and carb addictions, because clearly there's something wrong with me in terms of just falling off the wagon. I So anyway, she went through the whole meal and she didn't have that French baguette. Just like the other day, my friend Trisha ate the entire salad and she didn't have her French baguette either. She also said she was cutting back on carbs. Well, cutting back on carbs is one thing. I'd still be like, I'm cutting back, but I'm going to eat this bread here in front of me. I just will not eat something else later on. Blessings to them and jealousies. I'm shooting their way. All right. So today I just wanted to give you the final number. Drum roll, please. I got on the scale and it said 157.9. It says 157 before my retreat. And I still have one more day to go. And I still haven't had a bowel movement in over a week. I did make another pot of smooth move tea today, though, because the retreat is tomorrow and we don't need to be dealing with anything over the course of the weekend. So, and I just want to feel lighter and all that. I feel fine. I don't feel constipated, but I just intellectually know that I probably should be having a bowel movement here soon. So, smooth move tea it was. I could take a laxative and just make it happen, but I'm trying to be a little bit more natural about it if I can. So yeah, the scale said 157.9. That is a loss of 0.8. So yesterday, or is it? It is. Yesterday was just minus 0.2. I guess it was. I'd forgotten about that. Isn't that funny how some things you just put out of your mind? That's right, it was. So 2 days ago, I lost 1.3. Then I lost 0.2. Then I lost 0.8. So in the past 3 days, I've lost 2 pounds, and that's very exciting. And if I can get things moving today, tomorrow's scale is going to be even better. So officially, we are 30 days in, and I have lost... We're talking preloading because I don't count how much you've lost from after you've loaded because that puts instant weight on. That doesn't count. Before you started loading, I have lost 15.1 pounds. Officially a half a pound a day for 30 days. That is good weight loss. Good weight loss. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. All right. So I need to run. I got a lot of things I got to do today, so I apologize. But I wanted to give you the final numbers because tomorrow I get up early, I teach my classes, and then boom, I'm out the door and I'm at the place for the entire weekend, setting up, getting ready for everything. People coming tomorrow late afternoon and then being there all weekend. So you're not going to hear from me for a long time. Maybe I'll get on the scale like Monday or not Monday. Maybe I'll get on the scale like Tuesday or Wednesday after things balance out from the weekend and give you an update of the damage that was done and my plans moving forward. My goal is not to go hog wild, of course. I'm not in that mindset of like, I'm just going to eat everything because I can. I'm going to try to be good, but there will be things there that are I'm going to have breaded chicken breasts. I'm going to have the most amazing breadsticks from a restaurant called Antonio's. It's part of the meal with the breaded chicken breasts. I'm going to have the best pizza in the world with huge hunks of Italian sausage, just big chunks of it on there from this one pizza place on Friday night. So yeah, carbs are involved. There will be plenty of sweets and treats there as well. I'll be pretty good about staying away from those. My addiction is not sweets, but carbs, breads, cookies, not so much cakes, not ice cream. I mean, I like chocolate, but generally speaking, any other candy I can completely avoid. All the Valentine candy, the sugary stuff, I can stay away from. Chocolate is my Achilles heel. But after being it like this too, it needs to be a good chocolate to make it worthwhile for me to do those calories. So I probably by and large will be staying away from most of that. My downfall when it comes to desserts are going to be people who make like apple cake and that kind of thing. Somebody usually brings this cream cheese chocolate in a crock pot, melted dip, and then she has graham crackers, the graham cracker sticks that you dip into it, and it's called a s'more. Oh, there's marshmallow fluff in there. So it's chocolate and marshmallow fluff with cream cheese melted, and then you dip a graham cracker stick in it and eat it. I mean, really. It's as good as it sounds. And I know she's coming, so she's probably going to bring that. So there's a few things like that I will break down and take a bite of. And that's not P3 3 friendly at all. But this is my life, and this is my scrapbooking retreats, and they come up 4 times a year, and it's my time to eat the foods I would never ever buy or make for myself, because somebody else has made it for you. It's like going to a restaurant, but it's free. All right, that's everything. That's my update. I'm happy to announce 157s. It'd be exciting if tomorrow I actually said 156.9, but unless a bowel movement happens, I don't think that's on the right for another day. But you never know. All right. I love it when things are going down. It's a shame that this is when everything's going to fall apart. But I still feel happy to know that this is Thursday morning and I'm not going to be eating until Friday evening. So I feel good about that. All right. You take care, and I'll let you know how things go in the future. If there's other diets that you are interested in having me try that you found successful, let me know. Otherwise, we probably are going to go with OMAD starting on Monday. All right. Talk to you soon.